With the annual policy just 2 weeks away, India Inc. met Reserve Bank of India officials today in a pre-policy meeting. The industry bodies are expected to put forth number of concerns and views, and of course, most importantly, when is it that the RBI can start cutting rates? Here are a few experts.
Our idea today was to give them the inputs as to how we are seeing the situation and the difficulties which the corporates are facing in terms of the credit quality indicators. We've seen worsening of these indicators last couple of quarters particularly, and going forward, unless situation improves, we're not going to be seeing a great deal of improvement in that.
I do not know what the Reserve Bank of India would like to do in terms of the rate policy, but a pre-credit policy as far as the housing sector is concerned certainly is looking for home loans to be made cheaper. Certainly certain people wanted CRR cuts because to bring about more liquidity into the marketplace, but majorly I think there was a consensus that more liquidity is needed.
The first meeting of industry bodies like CII, ASSOCHAM with RBI just concluded, and as I mentioned to you earlier, we happened to speak to some people like Mr. Hiranandani, Mr. Naresh Thakkar and Mr. Dooth, the president of ASSOCHAM, and all of them have said that the main request that was placed in front of RBI was that there is an immediate need for a policy rate cut, because we have seen that investment as well as demand is slowing down. Industry is facing a huge asset quality concern, and even the credit quality for industry is deteriorating. So certainly one of the main request put forth was that there is an immediate need for a policy rate cut. But not many of them sounded too optimistic as to what RBI will do, because most of them said that RBI has made it very clear that they will be watching out for inflation and how inflation pans out going forward. And we are already seeing some upward pressure on inflation. So certainly this was one of the main points put forth in the meeting. Second, of course, the liquidity situation. We are seeing a deficit of close to 1.5 lakh crore in the system today, and most of them also requested if there could be some kind of a CRR cut and to release some kind of liquidity in the system to make the investments go. And as far as sector-specific concerns are concerned, most like Mr. Hiranandani mentioned that he has requested that they need an immediate reduction in home loan rates because of the EMIs which are affecting the small borrowers. And of course, even on the SME front, most of them said that there is an immediate need for a reduction in rates. And even on the FY13 guidance on inflation and growth, most said that the central bank is concerned about growth, and going forward it will have to look at inflation as well as growth to finally decide and take a call on April 17th.